Hey guys, alright, listen up. I don't want to go into it right now, however, something serious has popped up. Trust me guys, this is going to affect this channel massively. All I'm going to say is right this second, for some reason, I'm in Scotland. And the reason I've not been on for the last few days is something serious has happened, okay? And my health's fine and all that, but it's serious enough to potentially affect me, my future, yeah? Like, it's not nothing to do with my health. I don't want to go into it right now, but trust me when I say you're not going to believe what's happened, all right? Please, if you can, just bear with me, and I'll make a statement and that soon, but all I'm going to say is the powers way above me, way above the normal policing, way high up, are trying to stop me in every way, shape or form. Every single way. They're, anyway, I'm not going to go into it now, but just stay tuned. That's the reason I've not been live. I'll do a statement or video tomorrow, but it's enough to shock everybody on this app. Stay tuned, guys.
The Karma Lady is a bitch. Paranoid update. Scotland the Brave.
Anyway, so we left it at that. So now it's like, I've been out of sleep all morning, all day. So it's now 4 or 5 o'clock the day after in the daytime. So I've been there since 3 in the morning. They've not offered me breakfast. And I'm sitting there thinking, hang on. They said, do you want anything to eat? I said, what do you have? I said, I need something with low in salt, because when you've got high blood pressure, you need less salt. They come and give me a vegetarian, vegan, vegetable lasagna microwave meal with 65% salt. Right? I've never even been stopped by the police in Scotland. So how would I even know about this? Now, I don't know. It was like, weren't giving me any answers. We don't know. It's Scotland dealing with it. We don't know. We're just going to wait for a van to take you up. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. So 5 o'clock in the afternoon, now, 6 o'clock-ish. Next thing, they take me back into the cell, and I asked for a pen and paper. They said no. Because I wanted to make notes of all this, you know what I mean? No, you can't have it. So, okay. So I went out of pen and paper. I asked for water. They give me that. I've been asking for my magnesium, which is the thing what brings my blood sugars down, my blood pressure down. It does work. I've been asking for that all day. I need my magnesium. No, you've got to stop asking me, right? So not once did I get magnesium, even though it's the only thing what brings my blood sugar, my blood levels down, yeah, my blood pressure. And we got to about 8 o'clock in the evening. The doctor's done a round again, so she's come to check my blood again. Try and guess what? My blood pressure was over 200 now. Yeah, you need to go to hospital, mate. Boom, straight away. The thing off my arm. I'm letting my blood pressure's high, right? Close to being a heart attack. Because I'm not having my magnesium, they didn't give me it. When I've offered and asked, and they would not give me it. Yeah. This is the truth, right? So I had to wait. They put me in a cell with a camera just keep an eye on me whilst I'm waiting for a couple of officers to be available. So I'm sat in another cell now. It's 6 o'clock. I'm panicking, thinking I'm going to have an heart attack anytime soon. My blood pressure's over 200. I've not been given my medication, which I should have done. I'm thinking, this is it. This is how they're killing me off. This is it. This is it. Took me to the hospital. By the time I got to hospital, it was over 250. It was over 250 blood pressure, yeah? So I'm in hospital now. They've checked me in. They took me into this theatre room. And my blood pressure's over 250 now. Which, if anyone understands it, that's heart attack, status. They give me an ECG. They give me everything. The police officers sat there next to me. How embarrassing that is in my own local hospital. Bearing in mind, I still don't know at this point what I've done in Scotland. Yeah? So I still don't know. They're just holding me until the van turns up. So now this is like 8, 9 o'clock at night. I'm sat in Lancaster R&L, LI, in a cubicle. My blood pressure's going down. We're going up and down. We're going up and down. Next thing, the officer who was watching me said, I have to go now. There's another sergeant coming out. There's another officer coming in. Just have a guess. Just have a guess what officer it was. It was the same officer who leaked my address. It was the same officer who I did the video recently with. Now, first of all, if there was a warrant out for if there was a court date and I didn't turn up to it, it would have gone to my old address, wouldn't it? But the reason I've not updated the police on my new address is because they're clearly incompetent, because it was them who leaked my old address, and that's the reason I had to move. So I'm now led in bed, in a hospital bed, with an officer right at the bottom of the bed. And he's the reason why I'm in the cells. Because he's leaked my address a year ago, and I had to move from that premises because of the death threats and people sitting outside the house taking pictures of my kids. Yeah? So I had to move from that premises, and I promised I would never tell the police where I lived. Now then, where would my court warrant have gone to? It would have gone to that old address. So it's because of him I didn't know about the court date. Does that make sense? But again, I still don't know the charge. So at this point, I still don't know what the charge is. I don't know what... they said they sent out a court letter, yeah? But it's obviously gone to my old address. But obviously, I don't live there. I've had to move because of what this officer's done, right? Now, this is the truth. This is facts, yeah? Please understand, I've got high blood pressure at this point because I've missed the court date. And if you miss a court date, they can hold you on remand. Yeah? And the next available court date is in January. Right? So I'm sitting there going, she can't tell me the crime I meant to have done because I missed the court date because it's got sent to an address which a police officer leaked my address and I moved from that address. Yeah? So I'm sitting there thinking, what is going on here? Right? So I'm thinking, what is happening? And I was sat there till 6 o'clock this afternoon in Scotland, in the courtroom, and thank God I was praying, man. I was sat in these fucking cells, if you've ever been to Glasgow, sat in these cells, and I couldn't understand, like, people with Scottish accents. I struggle, man. Anyway, it was my turn to go up, and that was right at the end. And there was loading all the vans up, so there was loading all the people that was going on remand and all this. All these cells were full of criminals or whatever, yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell is happening here? Now, for the power of God, yeah, for the power of God, yeah, they give me bail. Now, think about this. They only give me bail because I told them the situation, that the officer leaked my address and we had to move and we haven't updated the police on my new address because of the situation. But they could choose to ignore that because that happened in England. And try and guess what? They went, so what are you committing? I said, criminal, not guilty. I said, yeah, not guilty, because I'm just following the orders. I don't even know what I've said not guilty for. Honestly, it's mad. But she said, look, now we've got your bail, we can now look into the crime and find out. So it's all different with Scotland. And so we can now look into what it is. Now you've got bail. Obviously, I'm not going to give the bail date. But she said it can't be bad because they want to give you, it can't be a big crime. So, thank God I got bail, right? And yeah, so that's kind of where we are. I've just booked an hotel now, and I've just got myself, I'm still in Scotland, to get my head down and get myself ready to go on tomorrow. It's not serious, but you know, guys, what you're missing is what they've done. They've put me on bail until January. Try and guess what that means. I can't do anything at all wrong, otherwise I'm getting put on remand. I can't question the police because it'll get me done for public order. This is all to stop me in my activism because they don't even have a crime. They put me on bail so they can stop me doing what I'm legally allowed to do. This is what's going on. So if I sit there and I go out now in my patrolling and the police stop me and I start filming them, they can say public order, arrest, take me to the police station, and they can say, you're on bail. Yeah, you're going on remand, mate. Straight to remand. I've got a bail sheet. You want to know what it says, G? The bail sheet says, honestly, you couldn't even write it. It says, Code of Practice, 1984. That's my. It says crime offence. It says offence. Code of Practice 1986 or 4, whatever the fucking is. That's what it says. What the offence is. Exactly. Yeah. The charges are Code of Practice. Now, I don't think they haven't got a charge. They've got nothing. They have nothing. They just want me on bail so I can get done. Do you understand what I mean? So this is what's happened. So I can, and like I say, I can show you proof of this. Well, I'll have to see my solicitor before I can, but I would have to find out what the hell the situation is. Why bail so far to build the case? This is what I'm saying. Gee, they've done it so they can stop me. They want me to mess up on bail and they can have me put behind bars. That's what this is all about. Get him on bail, and whilst he's on bail, your conditions are to not get into any more trouble, and if you do, you'll be on remand. Correct? That's it. And that there is the problem. I can't fart now. No, it's something to do with the code of practice. So code of practice, like, it doesn't even make sense. But again, when I sit down with the solicitor, I have to find out what the hell's going on. I know. They've not. I still, to this day, right now, I swear to God, on my life, I still don't know what the original. Right. So, okay, I missed a court date. What was the court date for? They won't tell me. They just wanted me to make sure that I got bail for this. It's crazy. You can't get charged with something when you don't know what you've been charged with. This is what I'm saying. Honestly, guys, it's so I'm now fearing that they're going to make up some trump-up charge, and I'm in behind bars, and I'll be there on remand until January because that's when my court date is. And this is how corrupt it is. They didn't, Sharon. I'd have to speak to my solicitor first and see if I'm allowed to share the bail conditions. But it's standard bail conditions, you know, don't do this, don't do that. I've never been interviewed. I never got interviewed. Look, whatever crime was committed in Scotland, I've never been stopped by the police in Scotland, never been arrested by the police in Scotland. I was just charged. But I don't know what the crime is. Because when I got to Scotland today, it was failure to appear in court was the reason why I was there. So failure to appear in court for what? Oh, it doesn't matter about that. We just need to get you bail. We need to focus on that bit right now. That's what she was saying. So you now know the story. So that's it. So I've got to be very careful now. I'm not going to lie to you. I know trolls are clipping this and go, Buzz has stopped. Well, listen, let me speak to my solicitor and let me figure out a way around this. Because it might be different, the fact that that's a Scotland bail. You know what I mean? It might be different in England. Because I'm on bail in Scotland, it might not affect England. But what I believe, I think it will. It could be a troll being stopped and give you an arm. It could be. It could be. So the stress I'm under right now is ridiculous. But we always said this. The police are watching. I got stopped for fucking kidnapped the other day. I don't believe that was a troll. I think that was the police being an inconvenience to me. It's all to put pressure on me to make me not want to do this anymore. That's what this is, because I'm showing it all. I don't think it was a troll. I don't believe that anymore. I think this has all been part of a plan to stop me from doing this. Do you know what I mean? Stop for kidnap. That could have been enough to send me to prison. Just on you know, hoping that John goes, yeah. Because they was asking John questions. Are you here on your own will? I was like, yeah, bloody hell, I'm okay, yeah. Are you sure? If John had said, no, I don't want to be here, I'd have been arrested. It's honestly, guys. So I mean, the warrant got sent out. It was in March. So I didn't turn up to court in March, but they've only just sent it over to Lancaster to pick me up. So it's time to create content situated instead of being out on patrol. I'm afraid I will still do some ghost hunts, but the red light district, the homelessness, all that, I have to put a stop to. We're going to do some ghost hunts, no problem, because it's innocent and it's all fun and laughter. We can do some gaming, but this could be the end of Buzztex here for 6 months, because there's no way I'm going to even step out of line in 6 months just for them to bang me up and teach me a lesson because I've done the red tin. Do you know what I mean? Not seeing my kids over Christmas. Nah, guys, I'm not doing that. It's not worth it. I wouldn't let them stop you. Millie, it's not as easy. You might think it's not as easy as that. You know, I've got kids to think about. I can't just oh yeah, fuck them. They've got me on bail now for a crime I don't know. If I step out of line once, that's it. I go to prison till the court date. Of course I'm going to find out. Of course I am, but it doesn't matter whether I find out or not. I'm on bail. Well, they could say, they just wanted me on bail. They just wanted me on bail. It could be a crime what I've not even committed, which I haven't, because I've never been arrested in Scotland. So it could be a crime that someone else has used my name, but it doesn't matter, because I'll explain all that in court in January. They've just got me on bail now. Now, I can't fight that. So say it was someone using my name, right, and just cause them, to, when they've been arrested, yeah? Say it was someone, I don't know, whatever, yeah? I can't argue that till January, because that's when my court date is. Last went to Scotland, it was with Red, wasn't it? Yeah, when we did the tour. The bail conditions are standard bail conditions, just like standard ones what you get. So guys, the thing is, though, my mental state's not well at the minute. My blood pressure's through the roof. I'm close to having a heart attack, and this has happened. So I've got to sit there and take the positives out of it. I've been to the hospital. I've had a full MOT. They're not happy with my blood pressure, but hopefully these tablets are going to help bring them down. Yeah, well, they've not even given me tablets yet. I've got to book a doctor's appointment. So this might be a nice 6 months to calm down, chill, and just get through it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have to take this time to chill out, and it might do my health some good. Thank you, Billy Joe. And I know a lot of people will say that they're going to be here to support me through it, but I can guarantee it, when the streams are not as, what's the word, gripping, and oh my God, what's going to happen? When it's not like that, trust me, a lot of people are going to leave. The true loyal followers will be here no matter what I do, but you've got to understand this is not just, I just can't be bothered going out. This is purely, if I do anything wrong whilst I'm out, I'm going to prison. And you know what I get like if I start seeing police, and they can arrest you for public order at any time. If they think you've raised your voice once, boom, public order, boom, arrested. Yeah, he was shouting at me in public. Okay, public order, yeah, no problem. Oh, I've noticed he's on bail, yeah. Oh, okay, put him on remand. Do you know what I mean? So, and then I'll be on remand until the court date. Yeah, they will. That's what this is all about. Jumping on me whilst I'm on bail. They can't do it when I'm not on bail, can they? Because they go right. So, we're all here, people. Thank you. My hands are tied. I can't do anything. You will come back bigger and better. Yeah, for sure. My hands are tied. It's come at a good time. I mean, look, we've got the office. We'll have to make use of that. Maybe start the podcast thing, do some gaming, and just enjoy it, because I've done a hell of a lot of work. But you know what? My mental state's not well. My blood pressure's through the roof, and I'm on bail now. So I've given it a good old run, haven't I? Yeah, I've blasted it. I'm putting myself in danger of being arrested every single day, even though I'm not doing anything, but you still put yourself in that position. I'm putting myself in danger of being attacked by these drug dealers and stuff who don't like me reporting on the prostitution stuff. There's going to be a lot of, so I need to focus now for the next 6 months, just get myself right. Of course I'm still going to be seeing John. Yeah. Listen, John's not going anywhere. I can't walk away from him. So yeah, that's where we are. The real ones will stay. The real ones will still be around. Anyone sits there and says, oh, look at Buzz not out on patrol anymore. Well, there's a story behind it in there. It's not a case of just going out anymore. I can't do it. I really can't. I can't, guys. It's just not worth the risk. So I need to find a new avenue. It's not just Scotland, it's anywhere. If I get arrested anywhere in the country, I'm on bail. The thing is, Liz, what the idea is, honestly, if I feel like this solicitor who's advised me to plead not guilty of a crime I don't even know what I've done, because she was more focused on getting me bail, which she did get me, so she's probably good at a job. It might be a case of getting a really big fucking barrister on this case and having a proper look through it, because it stinks. Do you know what I mean? So my next fucking thing might be just to fucking smash it and get a barrister or get something, because something needs to. I can't worry myself like I am doing. I can't even go out now because I'm worried that if they're going to stop me, because they haven't even given me a crime what I'm meant to have done. Imagine pleading not guilty of a crime which they've not told you you've done. You just have to say, what do you plead? Not guilty. What the? That's dangerous. Because if they find you guilty later on, you're going to get done. You're going to get a bigger sentence. You get a lesser sentence if you plead guilty at the time. You know what I mean? So whatever I'm pleading not guilty to, it could bite me in the ass later on. Yeah. This is what I mean, Katie. They're not allowed to do that. I meant to know the crime I meant to have done. So I don't know what I'm meant to do. For the next 6 months, whilst I'm on bail for a crime I don't have a clue about, they've not told me, I need to keep my head down, because this is nothing to do with, look, there isn't a crime. They just, otherwise they'd have told me it. They said, oh, you beat someone up, or you did this, or you did this. Then I'd be like, no, I didn't. They've not said anything. What they're focusing on is you didn't appear into court. Well, what was I meant to be in court for? Don't worry about that bit. No, yeah, worry about that bit. Because that's exactly my point. What was I meant to be in court for? Well, we need to focus on getting your bail, it was important, because there's no way I'm going to be on remand till till January. I've seen my kids over Christmas and shit, just for a crime I don't have a fucking clue about. But I wouldn't have been on remand for that. I'd have been on remand for not appearing to turn to court. Now, they sent that court letter, or that court bail sheet, to my old address. The only reason I moved from that address is because the police officer linked my address to thousands of people. And they had the audacity, when my blood pressure was steaming high, he was the officer who was sat with me at the hospital yesterday. So I'm sitting there in hospital with 250 blood pressure, nearly having an heart attack, with a police officer at the end of the bed who leaked my address. And the reason I'm in this position, in custody, because of a letter which turned up to my old address, which I'd still be living there if that officer who was sat at the end of the bed didn't link my address. It's a never-ending cycle. So guys, I need to not get myself stressed and worked up. I need to focus on getting my health back. It's corrupt as fuck. It's corrupt as fuck, and this is why, chat, I need to, chill out a little bit, because I'm going to end up getting myself arrested, and whilst on bail, you get put on remand. There's something going on, higher power. Yeah, the police didn't, because it's a Scotland charge. No, I've never been arrested in Scotland. Never been arrested or even stopped by the police in Scotland. Never. Yeah. Okay, Katie. It just doesn't make sense. I'm just pleading guilty to something I don't even know I'm pleading guilty to.